Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is gonna be a tag. Guys, let me say a little some. So all of my YouTube friends have been doing these tags and tagging each other, and they have not tagged me. So I took it upon myself to just go ahead and do the tag, even though I'm not being tagged. So there's been a few tags, but one of the ones that really caught my attention when it came out, and I just saw her do it today, and I was like, oh my god, those are some really cool, funny questions. So I'm like, you know what, I'm just gonna go ahead and do it. I wasn't tagged, and no one's tagging me in them, but it's fine. You know, this world we live in is about initiative, and if you want to do something, just go ahead and do it. Just do it. I originally got the idea from Super Just TV. I'm looking her up right now. I'm gonna go ahead and link her video down below in the description. The link to the video she did in this exact topic is going to be linked in the description down below, so you guys can go check it out if you guys want to. By the way guys, Zal is asleep in the back, so, and I know today's video is a little different. I'm not like in my usual bed area, but my vanity's clean, so I'm like, you know, might as well do it here. Okay, so basically it's the mommy confessions tag. It's 25 questions long, so it's long. I'm gonna go ahead and tag everyone who just wants to do it. If you guys want to go ahead and do the tag, you guys are more than welcome to do it. Just let me know that you guys did it so I can go check out your answers, because I had a lot of fun watching Jessica's, and I just think it was funny. It was like fun to watch. So if you guys do it, just let me know so I can go watch it, because I would enjoy watching it. So just let me know. So the first question is, you're standing with another mom at the playground and notice her underwear is showing. Do you tell her, or what do you say? So if I were to see another mom in a playground and her underwear was showing, like if her leggings were like super see-through, or like let's say her pants were a little down, or whatever the case might be, I would not tell her anything, just because I have seen firsthand, personally, like when my sister tells me like, Velika, like you can see your underwear through your leggings, and I'll be like, well then thank God I'm wearing underwear, right? Or I'll be like, well at least I'm wearing underwear, or should I take off my underwear so you can see something else then? Like, I don't know, like, I just don't like when people tell me, because I know, like, I know leggings are see-through, and I know you can see my underwear a little bit. That's why I wear black underwear. So I don't know, I wouldn't tell another mom. I don't know, because I don't know if they want to be told, you know, like I don't want to get into something that doesn't involve me, so I would opt out of that. Second question is, if you had 25 hours a day and everyone else still only had 24, what would you do with the extra time? I would probably sleep. I feel like I don't get enough hours of sleep, so I probably would use that extra hour to sleep or eat. 3, is there a food that you think is really gross but you make your kids eat it because it's good for them? No, I don't like forcing my kids to eat anything they don't want to eat. I push it, but I don't force it, and especially if I don't like it, I kind of feel bad for them, so I don't want to make them eat it. So there's that. Number 4, if you were stranded with your kids, what are 3 things you'd hope to have on hand? Food, liquid, and Zala's iPad, just because Zala's iPad makes all our lives easier, and I don't know what the heck I would do without her iPad. Number 5, what kids shows do you wish you could eliminate so that no mom ever has to sit through it again? Honestly, the kids, just like Jessica's answer, you know, the shows that the kids watch are all pretty, you know, I don't have an issue with them. Just there's a lot of stuff on YouTube that I wish I could censor from Gabriel, but the thing is, if I censor that, I would censor a lot of different things. So it's just, I wish I can kind of censor YouTube more, because he starts off watching like a kid's like review or whatever, because he likes watching the YouTube ones, like the ones with little older kids, and then he ends up watching like the damn dancing alien, and I just don't like it. But as in like TV shows, I don't have any issue with any of the TV shows that they watch. Number 6, at what age did your kids stop embarrassing you and you started to embarrass them? So I think I'm at that stage with Gabriel right now. He's gonna be 5, and sometimes like he'll do a lot of things on camera and he'll tell me not to put them on YouTube. So I feel like he's getting a sense of embarrassment now, and he's very, very careful with it. And he'll like tell me, Mom, don't put that on YouTube, because he knows his little friends see me. He's never really embarrassed me yet, I guess, to this day. Like, he'll do a lot of gross things, but they don't embarrass me. They kind of make me laugh. Number 7, what's something in your house that for some reason only a mom's eyes can see? I don't know. I don't think I really have anything. I don't think I have anything that only a mom's eyes can see. No. What would you change about your favorite restaurant to make it more kid friendly? So my favorite restaurant is Buffalo Wild Wings, and they added little like iPads kind of that they let the kids take onto the tables, and I think that's really, really cool. But other than that, I would say, because they almost all Buffalo Wild Wings have like a few little vending machines so that kids can play, and I think I would add just a little more games, kind of to make it like a shakies kind of thing, because you know it does have like the same concept. And other than that, I would make not even kid friendly, I would say like special needs more friendly. I would just kind of make the music a little less loud, just because I don't mind the loud music, and neither does Zyla much. But then when it comes to the point where the music is louder than she can hear herself, that's where it becomes an issue. And sometimes we go to Buffalo Wild Wings where the music is so loud that you can't even hear yourself talk. Like, you have to kind of talk over the music, and then it's just super, super loud overall because everyone's doing it. So that's what I would change about that. So number 9, do you have a secret fear that you hide from your kids? I think it would just be the fear of, for example, okay, like Gabriel this past week, he fell and he had to get stitches on his hand. And I was so afraid, because I've never in my life seen someone get stitches. I was so afraid, and I was trying so hard to hold my tears back when I was inside and they were like stitching him up. And I tried so hard to hold it. So I guess the fear would be just their pain. I guess my fear is to see them in pain, to see them in any sort of like stress, to see them hurt. And I try so hard to hide that fear so that I can kind of be more comforting and be more like, it's fine, I'm here for you, you know, we're gonna get through this. So just, that's my fear, to see my kids in any sort of pain or fear or anything like that. Number 10, if there was one mommy duty that you would never have to do again, what would it be? Definitely laundry. And I don't even feel like that's a mommy duty, but in our house it is a mommy duty, and I just hate laundry. Like, I don't mind everything else, but laundry, I just can't. Like, I just can't. Folding laundry. So if someone showed up to your house unannounced, what's the one room you'd be embarrassed for them to go in? Definitely I'd be embarrassed for them to come into my room, because my room is always all over the place, because Fidel likes to like change and then he takes off whatever he's wearing and he throws it, and then it lands in random places. And then I usually clean my room like twice a week, once a week, depending. So it piles up because he changes like 4 times a day, so you can only imagine. Describe a time when you did something really silly because of lack of sleep. I fell. That's silly / embarrassing, and this was actually not that long ago. I actually vlogged about it. I hadn't slept very well in the past few days, and I actually missed a step. I missed a step and I fell down the stairs. Like, I thought it was one step, but it's like a big step. So I fell and it was horrible. What's the last thing you bribed your kids to do? I bribed Zyla to go get me a soda from the fridge outside, because we have a fridge inside and we have a fridge outside with like all the good stuff. And because we get lazy to go get that stuff from out there, so then it's just kind of to help us not eat so much junk. But yeah, I bribed her to go get that. What's something that you used to wear before you had kids that you wouldn't wear now? I don't think, nothing. I still wear the same things I would wear back then. I still wear them now. I still have a lot of the same clothes. I'm a firm believer that just because you're a mom doesn't mean that you should change any sort of style that you had. I mean, That's like a big thing. Like that's something I'm huge on. Like when people say like, oh, you're a mom, you can't have, I've been told like you shouldn't have tattoos, you shouldn't have gauges, you shouldn't have red hair, you shouldn't do your makeup so out there, you shouldn't dress the way you dress, because I've been told all of that, and it's just like, I'm a mom. Like the way I dress doesn't temper with any sort, in any sort of way, like with the type of mom I am. Like whether I'm dressed, whether I have red hair or I have black hair, whether I have piercings or I don't, or tattoos or none, like it doesn't change the type of parent I am. So everything that I used to wear back then, I still wear it now. What's the last thing you told your kids not to touch? My straightener. So I was curling my hair a little bit, and I told Ella not to touch it. If you could choose if your kids went to bed earlier at night or slept later in the morning, which would you pick? Definitely go to sleep earlier, because that's our problem now. Zyla goes to sleep super late, and she doesn't wake up till like 12 noon. But I wish that she would go to sleep earlier and wake up earlier. 17, which was harder for you? Potty training or sleep training? Sleep training. I'm still sleep training. Like I'm still there. So potty training was really hard for Zyla as well. As some of you guys know, Zyla does have autism, so both of those are very like hard for, they were very hard for us. I mean, Zyla's about to turn 4, and I just potty trained her maybe about 4 months ago or something like that. But she did it on her own, and that's something I'm really big on. I'm really big on like my kids telling me when they're ready to do something, other than me kind of pushing them to do it. So she was finally ready, and she told me herself that she wanted Hello Kitty pull-ups. I bought her the Hello Kitty pull-ups, and she actually just used maybe like 4 of them and then didn't use any at all anymore. So if any of you guys are in the LA area and you guys need some pull-ups that are size, I think they're size 4T, let me know, because I have like 120 something of them, and Zyla, she's not going to use them. So let me know if you guys want them. 18, if you could share 3 pieces of advice with your younger self before having kids, what would they be? I think it'd be just to start working on my patience, because parenthood in the beginning was very hard because I had no patience. So I feel like when I had my son, I missed out on a lot. Not that I missed out on a lot, but I didn't have a lot of patience. So when it came to him, I just felt like I was a lot more strict with certain things. And now that I have my daughter, I just feel like my patience has just like skyrocketed, and I wish I would have had that patience going into, you know, motherhood with Gabriel, because I still feel really guilty about it, even though he doesn't remember it, and even though I have a lot of patience with him now, I feel bad about it, you know. So just patience, that would be my number 1. So what question might your kid ask that you aren't ready to answer? The number 1 question that I am so afraid for I'm sorry guys, it's just I'm super scared of Gabriel or Zyla asking me that, you know, why do people look at her differently, or why can't she do certain things, or why are kids picking at her at school, or why was she born the way she was born. And Gabriel's would be, you know, why is my sister that way, or why do I have to defend her all the time, or like why do I have to be her protector, like why can't I just be her brother? That is like my biggest fear, and I think about it like every night before I go to sleep. I feel like that's part of the reason of my insomnia, like the fact that I just start thinking about things that I shouldn't be thinking about. But that's like my number 1 fear, and something I am not in any sort of way ready to answer, just because I don't want to get like this, you know. Like I don't want to have to answer them a question where I get emotional, because then I don't want them to think that it's something super bad, or that it's bad at all. It's just that it's something that I didn't think I would have to be in a position to answer, or my kids would be in the position themselves, you know. So That's something I'm super scared to answer. I've started thinking of answers, but every single time that I like even think about it, I get like this, and that's why I'm not ready for it. 20. Which household chore do you prefer your kid not to help you with? I would prefer them not to help me with their plate. I'm scared that when they get the plate to like take it to the dishes or whatever, that they're gonna drop it and just make a bigger mess, or the plate's gonna break and it's just gonna cause an accident. So picking up the plates. Would you rather the entire household get sick all at once or one by one? I think I would want us to get sick one by one, just because if everyone gets sick at the same time, I don't have the energy to take care of everyone else. So I would want everyone to get sick one by one. 22. If you're rushing to go somewhere with your kid, what are you most likely to forget? I am most likely to forget scrunchies. So like the hair ties, every time that we go somewhere, I always take a hair tie for myself, because like I do have red hair, and when it gets really hot or I get sweaty, which I always do because I have the kids and I usually have them by myself, I start to sweat like back here, and then the dye from my hair, it goes onto like my clothes. So I always forget hair ties, and I always end up having to buy some. And for Zyla too, she usually has her hair down and then she gets hot, so I always forget hair ties. What song or movie title best describes your experience as a mom? The song that would describe me as a mom, I'm being a little confident here, would be Bad and Bougie, just because I feel like, you know, for everything that I'm kind of tackling on as a mom, I still manage to, you know, get ready, take care of what I need to take care of, and, you know, be a badass mom. I just feel like I'm bad and bougie as a mom. What's the most embarrassing personal care item you've had to buy in a store? I don't think I've really had anything super embarrassing other than like pads, and I was embarrassed to buy them when I was like in middle school, but now I don't really care, you know? And sometimes I've had Fidel go get them for me, and he doesn't seem to care either. What's one thing you've said to your kid that you never expected to say? I didn't think my kids were gonna be gross, and Gabriel's pretty gross, and I've had to tell him multiple times, like for example, like don't eat your boogers, or don't pick your butt and smell it, or, you know, don't wipe your boogers on me. Or like sometimes he'll like cough and like a loogie will come off, and to be just hilarious, like the hilarious little shit he is, he'll have the loogie on him and then he'll smack my butt, and I'll be like, don't smack my butt with that loogie. So it's just things like that, like gross things. But yeah, I never expected I would have a little swamp child that's just disgusting and just likes to do all things disgusting. Other than that, that's it for the tag. So again, if you guys want to do the tag, feel free to do it, and let me know you do it, you know, like just comment on the video and tell me like, oh, I did the tag too, so that I can go check it out. And once again, I got this video idea from Super Just TV. But yeah, so if you guys enjoyed the video, give it a big thumbs up. If you guys want to see more like tags, let me know. I would love to do them. I just don't know if you guys want to see them. And if you guys want to see other tags, comment below which ones you guys want to see so that I can do them. Give the video a big thumbs up if you haven't. Subscribe if you're not yet. And leave a comment down below. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye.